Alrighty, everyone. This is Wreckage here, and I am playing Modern. I'm playing Feed Me in Modern, the dreaded DOOMGAPE, and I have found someone that was kind enough to allow me to record this. I don't want to just play and record without them knowing, because I know some people might either say something that they'd regret being on the internet, or just kind of regret having them be on the internet in the first place. But anyway, we have our opponents, and we are going to lead with a Wooded Foothills, tap, sacrifice for a mountain or forest, and pay a life. We are going to find out our fetch land. Preferably the red and green one, so that would be a stomping ground here. And shuffle our main deck. Comes in tapped, because we don't want to lose the extra 2 life for it, and pass the turn. Now, as I'm recording this, the deck tech for this and the information about the series is going up on the channel. Once again, thanks to, I have to give some thanks to Yarnak for allowing me to record this. And it looks like he's playing a Delver deck. So hopefully, if we can get to our Murderous Redcap before he can pop that off, we should be able to make this work. So I'm going to Verdant Catacombs, tap, sacrifice it. Gotta search for a Forest and Swamp, maybe? If I search for a Forest and Swamp, or Overgrown Tomb, I think is the card I'm looking for. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna take an Overgrown Tomb because I have Swamp on the battlefield already. That would allow me to do that. Pay the 2 life for it. I'm already at 16 life, but that's okay because now I can start beating down with Strangleroot Geist as a 2/1 haste undying, and I'll swing for 2 damage. And let's see if they block, which they probably won't because that's just how Delver decks are played. What is this land anyway? Okay, that's the Dark Slick Shores. I think that's what it's called. Yes. So, most likely this is going to end up being a race. I'm going to have to actually play aggro until I can get my Murderous Redcap on the field. At which point... Actually, wait. I could Domri Raid next turn. So, Delver of Secrets flips because he drew the Thought Scour. If I could play Domri Raid, I could have it fight the Delver of Secrets. Haste Undying will give me a 3 damage. What is he playing now? Is that a... Okay, Young Pyromancer is actually more of a problem, because I don't have a direct removal for it. So, I think I have to take 3 here either way. And once he passes, I'm going to untap. We have a Murderous Redcut in our hand. I like the Undying, but once again, we actually have the Undying and Murderous Redcap trigger, or the combo in our hands, and I have a Destroy Target Creature with Putrefy. But while they're tapped out, I want to get rid of this Young Pyromancer. So I will play a Domri Raid. Comes in with 3 counters on him. I'm going to -2 and fight something. So Domri Raid fights these 2. Let's see if I could just convey that to my opponent. Fight. And this dies. Dies. And then Undying. Oh, holy shit. What's going on? Oh, okay. Oh, for some reason OBS will like blink my screen for some reason. If I have a lot of CPU usage going on. So this guy has a +1 counter. Come on. Add the counter. And then swing 3 with our dude. Swing 3! 13 to 13. And then next turn, if he doesn't have a creature, I can deal the damage to the Insectile Aberration. Hopefully they attack... Actually, no, wait. I don't even have to putrefy that. I can Murderous Redcap it. That would be even better. Let me see if I can just... Can I? Okay, yeah, okay. I can close that to lower the amount of CPU usage I'm doing. So that's good. Is that a Bloodstained Mire? Okay, yeah. So they just play another fetch land. I'm expecting them to either attack Dami Raid or attack my life. Actually, burning Dami Raid and attacking me with the bug would actually be a better idea, I think. Um, but as for right now, if they don't do anything to... Oh, shoot, I don't have a land. Well, I hope I draw a land next turn so I can Murderous Redcap this Insectile Aberration. Unless they terminate. Okay, so that is a Strangleroot Geist down. But no matter, we still got 2 uses out of it. So, what do we got? 3 at who? Dami Raid or... Yeah, the Planeswalker. There we go. He's dead. So, if we draw land, which would be preferable here... Okay, we got the land. Perfect. Now we can Murderous Redcap the Insectile Aberration and stem the bleeding for a little while longer, right? Comes into play, deals damage equal to its power to target creature or player. So we got the red cap. We target the bug. It takes 2. And it's dead. Unless they have a counter for it. I mean, they do have 1 mana open, although I don't know... Nope, alright. I don't know what this deck actually has to do with all of our Undying creatures. Is he targeting... Okay, no, he's milling himself. I was going to say that it would be kind of weird if he milled us, only because... Well, wait, no, we don't have any recursion with our creatures. He did mill a Snapcaster. What else? Looks like a land. I'm not really worried about whatever's going to happen because all of his creatures are pretty small. So even if he Snapcastered something to destroy our red cap would come back with a -1 counter and kill the Snapcaster. What is going on? Okay, he's delving something. Might be a Murderous Cut. I'm thinking it's like it's Grixis Delver. That's what this deck is. Although, what the hell? Oh, Tasigur. Okay, well, we got a Putrefy for that. It does look like he has Counter Magic up, which would be kind of a problem. I don't think we have anything to stop the Counter Magic from happening. I want to play this creature in advance, though, because if we get this Elvish Mystic down and then we end up drawing a Doomgape, that would be really good for us. This is... I wonder if I could get them to tap out at the end of their turn. Murderous Redcap only could deal 3 to it if I attacked. Giving it Undying would actually be very helpful because then it would come down and then deal 3 damage to it. So I think I'm just going to leave it as a blocker and leave Putrefy mana up in case he taps out at the end of this turn. So I'm going to just pass the turn and see what happens. Hopefully they tap out. Nope. That's okay. At any time they tap out, I can easily just Putrefy it, which would be the good thing. If he attacks, I'm going to cast Undying on Murderous Redcap, so it'll deal 2 to it and then gain Undying. So he's going to attack for 4. I'm going to block. I'm going to say block. And then response. Tap. If I could just... Okay, there we go. Give it Undying. And see if he has a counter for it. If he does, and he taps out, we could probably kill the Tasigur in response. Because that would actually make him waste a lot of resources on this guy. And I hope he negates it. Mana Leak counter unless I pay 3. Actually, I could probably just get him to tap out here. So, yeah, I'm just going to Mana Leak that. Or pay 3 for it. And hopefully he doesn't have another counter. Let's see if it resolves. I don't think he's going to have anything else to counter this. So, if all goes well, this goes to the discard. This goes to the discard. Comes back as a 3/3. So 1, and then I'm going to say 3-2 Tasigur, and that should kill it. Yep, okay, we got the Tasigur down, and still have a kill spell up for anything else he might play. So this is actually going pretty well. I mean, our opponent's at 10. We have 5 power on the board. No, 4 power. 4 power on the board, and if they kill this, we get another damage to them, and still have this burn spell up. So we should be pretty good. I don't know how many lands we have left in the deck. The chances of drawing land are pretty good. Let's see what we get here. Another land. Okay, so we'll play this land. We don't really want any more lands. I'm just going to enter combat now and swing 4. And see if they go down to 6. 6 mana would be good. And I got a glass of water too, because my throat tends to get parched if I do not drink water. Especially when I'm talking a lot. So they got 6. I'm going to pass the turn. And then I'm not even going to activate this because oh, no, wait. We do have the Elvish Mystic, so I do want Bloodstained Mire to... What is this? Serum Visions. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I do want to activate this before my next turn, just in case we do draw Doomgape, and then I don't have to cycle it out next turn. So I will use this at the end of my opponent's turn. Hopefully that would be preferable. Looks like they went top-bottom, but that you never want your opponent to do top when scrying, because then they know, or you know, that they got something good coming up. But fortunately, they're not drawing it yet. They have to wait till next turn to do that. And, oh, and if you hadn't heard, Splinter Twin is now banned in Modern. So there's no chance that we'll run into that unless they're running Kiki-Jiki Mirrorbreaker. Okay, so we have Snapcaster Mage. Probably finding... Oh, jeez, what do they have? Terminate? Would they really waste that flashback on a Terminate? Really? Oh, please hit the Murderous Redcap. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, Murderous Redcap down, but Murderous Redcap back. And then 1-2 Snapcaster. And hopefully our opponent understands what's going on. We do get Murderous Redcap back because it didn't have a -1 counter on it when it died. So its persistability still works. Yep. Okay. And what are they doing? Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolting this? Yep. Okay, so we lose our Murderous Redcap. That's alright. I'm going to tap, discard, pay 1 life, probably search for just a mountain. Well, I mean, I could just get another fetch land. It doesn't really hurt us, and if I haven't entered tapped at the end of their turn, that's fine. Plus, they're at 5 already, and good for us is that we don't actually... Ooh, Strangleroot Geist? Oh my goodness. Well, we just might even win the game with this hand. All we got to do is Strangleroot Geist, and then swing 3, and then... Oh, man. And if they play a blocker, we can destroy it. We might win this game, guys. This might be the first Doomgape for the win. It's like Doomgape-less Doomgape, because we don't have a Doomgape. But, what is this? Electrolyze for both? Yep. Alright, so... That dies, but Strangleroot Geist comes back, and it's GG because Undying. Unless they drew another removal spell. In which case, oh yeah. Yes, please. Wow, okay, so we won our first game without ever even drawing a Doomgape. It turns out that Undying creatures work very well against decks with solid or single removal spells. We might be able to just card advantage them out. So let's hope my computer doesn't crash while we both scoop our boards at the same time. Let's check how long I've been recording. It's been 15 minutes. Alright, well this is nice. So against this deck, we want 2 Tomrad's Crypts, because they do use graveyard shenanigans a lot. They don't use artifacts. Putrefy didn't really. We don't really need more removal. And I think we have enough single creature removal that we don't need to sideboard in Damnations. So the things that we might want to take out would be things that aren't really effective on board, like Pyreheart Wolves, because they don't have a lot of creatures. And I think we can run that. That seems like a good stuff to run. So we'll just shuffle main, draw our 7, hopefully get some lands. No lands, 1 land. Uh, hmm. I could search for an Overgrown Tomb with Bloodstained Mire. That'll give us black, green. We could play Lightning Greaves. But I don't know. Is it even keepable? Because we need a second one for Puppeteer Click. We need what? I mean, this hand all bases around if we draw lands. Because like it's keepable. It's a tough decision. I'm not really sure what to do about this, but from instinct, like of playing previous games, I've learned never to keep a 1 land hand, especially if that's not. Um, yeah. Oh God. Oh God. No green mana, but actually, this is a terrible hand, but I have to keep it. Otherwise, we're just gonna get. Yeah, I'll keep. This is a very bad hand, actually. But we do have a Tomrod's Crypt, which I'm happy about, so there can be no shenanigans. Gitaxian Probe. Well, our opponent will know that everything is clear. It's kind of disappointing. Oh shit, I never scryed. Forgot about that. There's that new scry rule. Yeah, no, that's going to the bottom. We don't need that. Hopefully our opponent is okay with me forgetting about the scry rule and using it now. I don't think they noticed. Nope, they didn't notice. Okay. Well, hopefully... Oh, God. Oh, God. It's a nightmare. This hand is a nightmare. See, I ran into these really weird... I ran into really weird hands when I was playtesting this deck. And I don't even know, like, why. But we just had really bad draws sometimes. And it didn't really think like it, mana abilities. No, I gotta reply to this thing that my friend just asked. Eye of Ugin. He's asking me a question about Eye of Ugin. I don't think our opponent will be doing anything that spectacular in these first few turns that will warrant my... Nope, he's just doing as another fetch land. It costs 2 lives to cast, so the answer is no. What the heck is going on here? Okay, so our opponent is... I think they're trying to blaze themselves through their deck just to find something to deal with us. They're not really under a lot of pressure because of that. Activated abilities. Oh, it's our turn. Okay. Come on, green source. Ooh, wait a minute. That's an overgrown tomb. Yes, it indeedy. Alright, well, we want to activate this as soon as we possibly can so we can get a overgrown tomb and play our mana dork, which is... Oh, wow, I'm really glad we drew that. It's probably going to get electrolyzed, but at this point, I don't really care because it's all about tempo with this kind of deck. You got to make sure that... Or, wait, no, not tempo. It's all about card advantage. Like, if you lag behind in card advantage against a deck that can just blitz through their deck's cards and draw some things, it's really kind of annoying. And then you end up losing because you just can't keep up with their card advantage. So our deck does a good job of matching their card advantage in terms of like killing their creatures and not being affected by a lot of their spells because our creatures die and then come back. 3 eyes and 1 temple. Um, I don't know. My friend is asking me this question about these Eye of Ugin and Temple of the False God, or 3 eyes and 1 temple. I'd say 50-50 on that one. Yeah, because half and half would actually be, what the hell is that? Ashiok +2. Okay, well, we have a problem. That is a card advantage engine that we just can't deal with, I don't think. Draw 2, exile 3. Alright, they get a Strangleroot Geist from us. That's about it, though. Damn. Did they make a clone? What are they doing? Oh. Okay, they're just putting it off to the side. Well, this stinks. Wasn't expecting a turn 3 Ashiok. Well, we can hit it for 2, but then they get a Strangleroot Geist. I can play a Murderous Redcap, which would deal it 2. And I think I just want another creature on the board. And then I can always Murderous Redcap something. I don't. Wait, hold on. It doesn't cost that much mana. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? Get out of there. All right. Play this. Attack Ashiok for 2, which I think he's understanding is going to happen. What does his ability do? Okay. It's only 2 damage, not 3. Let me see if he knows that. It's only 2 DMG. And if he moves it back up to 3, then we'll pass our turn. Because then he'll probably understand, what is this alternate artwork? Wow, that's a crazy alternate artwork there. They understood. Okay. Now, the question is, he does get this, but if it dies, then I get it. Where is that? No, this is an exile. Duh. But yeah, because Undying says, oh god, he Tassigered already. When it dies, return to the battlefield under its owner's control. So if he makes a Strangleroot Geist with Ashiok, we will get it if it died. Which I hope he does, and it looks like he's doing, because then we can Murderous Redcap, kill it, get a 3/3 with haste, and leave up blockers for Tassiger. And I'm going to be taking 2 here. So we'll get our Strangleroot Geist back, and that would actually be good. This is actually not an exile anymore, so we can put that like there. So we untap, draw our card. Another Overgrown Tomb is fine. I'm not going to Puppeteer click here because he doesn't have any creatures in his graveyard. But what I will do is I will play... actually, this is a really good play because then I can Murderous Redcap. And hopefully he doesn't have a counter for it. And then target the Geist. In which case, I'll get the Geist with a +1 counter on it. And that looks like what happens. So, comes on the battlefield under my control with a counter on it. And, come on. Come on. Get the counter. Sometimes this thing likes to lag a lot. And then I'll send this and that both at Ashiok. So let me convey that to him. And there we go. So Ashiok is going down. And if he blocks the right way, he'll block there. Yep. All right. He's dead. Perfect. we're actually putting up quite a good fight against Grixis Delver, and I'm really happy to see this deck working so well. If they ever do get a creature in their graveyard, Puppeteer Click will become amazing, so I'm just going to hold off casting it for now. We have an Undying trigger here and an Undying trigger here. We might want to draw more lands in case he tries to kill this. And Kolgan's Command. What modes is the question? So he doesn't have any creatures, he could destroy my artifact. Make you discard and 2 to the red cap. So we have to discard this, and we have to Murderous Red Cap dies. Comes back with a -1 counter. And then that. Oh, sir, my red cap. Oh, okay. So what does that do? It search owner's hand, library, and graveyard, exile them. Okay. So exile that. I have to reveal my hand. Right, reveal hand. Find cards from my deck. And get out all of my red caps, which kind of suck. I guess he just didn't like me pinging his creatures for like 1. And then we exile them all. Bye-bye, red caps. I guess then it does increase our land draw, but it makes our deck significantly worse, I'd say. Well, maybe not significantly. It does makes our draws bad. Oh god, I drew the other Puppeteer Click. Huh. Well, they might not even have a creature in their graveyard by the time this is over. Persist, Undying. That doesn't help. I think I'm just going to play a Puppeteer Click now while he doesn't have a counter spell. No targets. Sucks, but no targets. And pass. This game's not over yet. Obviously, it appears we're still in the lead, but if we ever kill this Tasigur, Puppeteer Click is going to help a lot. Obviously, an additional swing for 4 is really helpful, and if they ever flash in a... shoot, what am I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. If they ever flash in a flashback mage thing, what is this? Terminate, destroying... that. Alright, well, it dies and then comes back. Come on. Alright, you got him. But he persists. He persists. My team is full of guys that just love to come back from the dead. What does he have left? Like, he's obviously getting mana screwed. If he's attacking for 4... that 1 mana is probably a Delver, but we get in for 4 as well. So I guess we just let this happen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because they obviously can't race us. We obviously have the more superior board. Oh, shit. Alright, no. They still got nothing. So, come on, DOOMGAPE. Wait, why am I hoping for DOOMGAPE? Ooh, okay. Terminate would be really good. I'm expecting a Dispel from their hand. So this is just going to hopefully bait out a counter spell. If we attack for 5 here. Because remember, if they kill any of our creatures, they just come back with Undying. So we're going to have blockers if they try to kill Stranglerootgeist. And they can't race us because we have more life. So there's really no way for them to, I'd think, outspeed us at this point. The only way they could probably do that if they had a board wipe plus a removal spell. Okay, so Snapcaster Mage, I'm going to respond. And then exile their graveyard in response. So they... See, that was actually a smart idea, because now they can't friggin' Snapcaster Mage us to death. Because they were probably going to terminate one of our creatures, and it would be a whole big blowout. Um, End their turn. I'm going to kill the Tasigur. Hopefully, please draw out a counterspell if they have one for our Puppeteer click. But I really hope this hits, because then we can Puppeteer click and get Tasigur. Oh man, it looks like a counterspell. Yeah, okay. See, I knew they were going to have a counterspell because they left up that 1 mana blue spell last turn. So I'm glad I baited that out, even though it's kind of annoying that they have so much guys on the field. And I don't know if we're in a position to start attacking again. I wish Puppeteer click targeted our graveyard. That would make things a lot better. So we can use this mana to play Lightning Greaves to give something haste and shroud. I don't. Do I want to attack? Because I'll just be losing creatures then. But I think what we should do is equip Lightning Greaves to Strangleroot Geist, and that way they can't. No, equip it to Puppeteer Click so they can't remove it as a blocker and pass the turn. And now we're just hoping that our opponent attacks and we can block. They go down to 7. Man, if we ever drew, we need 2 lands and a Doomgape. And if we get that, then we basically win the game because we can trample over for 10. They can't target it with anything. I hope that our opponent just keeps drawing lands. That would help immensely. Doomgape would really help. Looks like they're got another Delve spell. I'm not really sure what this one is going to be. It looks like 5 mana maybe? 6? 7? 8? Yep, alright, it's dig through time. No, oh god, no, okay, that's much worse. Oh god. Oh, Gurmag Angler. Okay, so they attack for 4. Its toughness is 5, but we really want... The question is, do we want that creature? I don't know. But, I mean, I guess we're going to have to start chump blocking at some point. So, I guess we'll chump block, and then it comes back with a counter. I guess that's our best bet. Because I don't want to keep taking damage. Come on, land or something. Oh, Domri Raid. Ooh. How can I do this without losing my creatures? What is this? A 2/1? Yeah, it's a 2/1. Oh, it's got flying? Oh god, I don't even know my own cards. Holy crap. Alright, well then we have the superior air force. I don't know what we're doing then. So we go that, and that for Domri Raid. Because they don't have a spell to do anything about it. We want as many creatures as we can as long as we have a flying force. So I'm going to +1 and look at the top 1 card of my library and see what we got here. It is a land. Alright, well, that sort of helps us. But then I'm going to attack for 2 in the air. And he goes down to 5. We have some blockers. Yeah, that's 2 in the air, buddy. Come on. Or maybe I have to tell him how much I'm attacking for, too. That would probably be the better thing. Alright, pass turn. We can still fake it like we have some sort of attack or counter spell or something. As long as they keep drawing lands, I think we'll be good. Because their creatures really can't... Oh, God. This is not a land. This is something worse. Something... If we could kill a creature, that would be a very activate Tasigur. Oh, God. I forgot he could do that. Yeah. Alright, I pick a non-land card of an opponent's choice from graveyard to hand. So, do I want him to have a Delver? Actually, Delver. What would be the point of puppeteer clicking that? So I don't want to give him this, but he still can't target some of my guys. Pick one to put in my hand. I'm going to give him I don't know, murder's cut. Why not? Because if I give him murder's cut, he can't play it. He'd have to delve for like everything, and Tassiger becomes much worse if you delve your graveyard then. So I don't think he has anything to play. I guess the biggest thing you might want to do is attack me. Oh, I'm gonna draw a land next turn. That sucks. Um, but yeah, it looks like he's gonna attack for 4. Probably wants the Angler on defense. 4 at Domri. Alright, we'll block with our Strangleroot Geist. Because I don't want to lose my Elvish Visionary if I get a high cost mana spell. But I know that I'm going to get a land, which stinks. So we're going to play this land. And I can still use this on the Delver. It has haste. At the end of my turn, remove it from the game. I want to +1 with Domri first. +1 with Domri. See if we can get another creature off of the triggered ability, and go from there. Ooh, all right, that's not a creature either. But that is helpful in that it will kill this. So I think now what we want to do is we want to tap, pay the life for a forest or mountain. I think at this point we just want to take a basic land, because forest or mountain, that gives us a forest, because we already have our mountains. And then black. We get everything. And it's another flyer, so this is going to be end game soon if he can't kill this thing permanently. So I'm going to do Puppeteer click, get the Delver, and what does it get? Haste too? Has haste. At the end of my turn, remove it from the game. Okay, so I want to attack with this. Oh, I could give it haste. No, that it does have haste. Oh, okay. Equip this like that, and then swing 5 in the air. And that should be a good game. And 5. And let's see if we got it. Come on, tell us we got it. Only 2. But haste. Lightning Greaves, boy. Has haste. Doesn't have haste. Equipment. And shake. Come on. You can see it. Look at it. Look at my hasty equipment. Oh, my bad. GG. GG. And we did it, guys. First game, we 2-0'd Grixis Delver. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that. We didn't see any Doomgapes, though. So this was like Doomgape, like absent Doomgape. All right, well, join me in the next episode for another fun episode of this. Bye, guys.